Hi everyone, I'm Sky, and if you're shy when meeting other furries, then rest assured you're not alone and this video may just be for you. So if you're a furry and surrounded by other furries, very likely, it can be a pain in the fluffy butt, toys aside, to muscle up the courage in order to walk over and speak to them. I know this because I too have felt on many occasions that I didn't want to go up to other furs and strike a conversation either. And actually, I sometimes find that I still feel this way. I always thought that if they wanted to talk to me, they'd likely just do so without me having to worry or make the effort. But the truth is, a lot of furs are thinking the exact same thing, and thus a lack of communication within the community is enabled to occur. I think a portion of furries have some form of a social anxiety issue, and this can of course come across in being shy. When you think that a lot of us joined this subculture in the first place, it was a way to essentially find our tribe. Meet people out there in the world because we didn't necessarily have people in our close circles that enjoyed the same things that we did. So when some of us start meeting others, a lot of us are working on our real life social skills. We find other furs out there on the internet, but the online world of social communication is in nowhere comparable to real life because there's a screen between yourselves and them. It's totally different if you're in a crowd of fursuiters who you get along with and trust and you go out to dinner with them, maybe go out on trips, share stories and personal things with, etc. That's an opposite end of the spectrum type scenario of course. But in order to get here you have to start somewhere. Now online can be good for a few reasons. One, you can find other furries in your area. In fact, I have over 3 very local furs to me within walking distance. Because the subculture is more contagious than we realise. 2, you can find local conventions and see what events are on and where they are based. My advice for people who choose to go to a convention with someone they've just met is to maybe instead go with a close friend or maybe see how you feel soloing it. Just because if you don't gel with the person you're travelling with for whatever reason, or if you're at the convention together all day, you may feel like you don't have a very good exit strategy if you don't feel that comfortable. So definitely make sure you set up a comfortable trip for yourself and this will help you to come out of your show at your own pace. And 3, VR chat. There's something about VR chat that enables us to be comfortable around other furries and feel like we're actually there talking to them in real life. Because you're actively talking together, you're looking at each other, even if you have a collection of some of the most craziest avatars. You can visit online conventions this way and it's great for people with physical disabilities to attend more easily as well. This gives you the chance to meet other furries more personally because, let's be honest, sometimes Twitter isn't the best place to get to know how someone's feeling inside. I feel like I don't have to explain that last part, but I think you know what I mean. So to briefly go over those 3 points for why the internet can be a good place to start is 1, finding furs in your area, 2, locating conventions, and 3, virtually hanging out with furries as well. And there's probably even more things that you can use the online world for when meeting other furs. But overall, this video is about tackling your shyness and not feeling so afraid of being around others and socialising with other furries. Primarily of course in person, as this is what most people hope to do if you're not already doing so. So where do we start? I would say for anyone who's shy or struggling with mental health issues is to definitely start off slow. If you locate a furry meet near you, maybe only stay for a short while to get accustomed to your new hangout environment and to gauge how many furries are there. Then I would say build it up from there. So turn it into a fun game and see how many furs you can start interacting with, even on a small level like waving as you go past one. Fun is the opposite of fear, even knowing they're practically the same systems in the body as far as hormones and chemicals are concerned. By creating a game, you can also scale the challenge based on your comfort each time. So start with 1 furry, and then work your way up to even more. By the end of today, I would like to speak to 3 furries. Doesn't matter how long for, you could compliment their fursuit, you could ask them how long they've been attending for, and just see in general how friendliness works in your favour. Most furries want the exact same thing, a chill day out and meeting other like-minded folks like you. And by you making the first move by simply saying hello, may even help them break the ice for themselves as well. Then you may get along so well that the next time you meet, they pick you up and give you a hug so unnatural that your head explodes off of your body like an adorable party popper. But because you trust each other so well, you can rely on them more easily to pick up the pieces. And lastly, overall, is to remember not to be too hard on yourself as well. I mean, after all, that's not going to support the confidence you're trying to regain or build. There will be good days and bad days, that's just the way life is. Overcoming any form of struggle isn't linear. There will be setbacks and occasionally you may even be surprised to see that some furries don't want to be spoken to or you get rejected. All of these things are okay. because overall what you're working on is becoming a much stronger version of yourself who will inevitably make friends and meet other friendly furries along the way. I hope this video sheds some light on this very common issue in the fandom. It literally happens every day and the struggle is shared by many. So be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and let everything else fall into place. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe if you want more videos from myself, and go out there and have some fun. After all, that's what the furry fandom is all about. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. See ya!